What symptoms do I display? Other than not being able to look directly at you, what symptoms do I display of the tiz?
Hey everybody. What you just saw was footage from a live performance where a lady in the audience diagnosed me mid-show with autism. In this video, we're going to show the moments leading up to this discovery, what prompted her to pronounce such a claim, and how I responded. Let's get into it. This show comes to us from Columbus, Ohio, which is genuinely a place I always enjoy performing. Now, during a lot of my live shows, I'll stutter out or struggle to say a word, which means I will often just acknowledge that that's what happened, and so we can move on. At about 2/3 through the show, on this particular night, it happened, so I address it.
Sometimes I'm just having a good day, you know, and then nope. Not on the same page. Not on the same page today. Like, I don't know what that was, but now he's in control now. So he's like, I want to do this. All right, well, who cares? I got to let him go now. Is that what autism is? Oh, shit, I just got diagnosed from the balcony. That sucks. That sucks. It sucks when they're higher up than you. It feels like it was God's message. And thou shalt be socially awkward forever. I didn't appreciate how she just said that and then just left the building, you know what I mean? I don't like that she touched my 2 shoulders with a breadstick and was like, you have been on the spectrum. Damn it, if I could look her in the eyes, I'd be able to confront her. Thank you, some people who appreciated that autism joke that I just made. No, I don't want claps now!
By this point in the show, the audience has now witnessed a lady in the balcony who bestowed a diagnosis from above. And so I play up being upset when, in actuality, I understand that she didn't mean anything malicious by it. And even if it turns out to be true, I'm here to learn. And I guess all we needed was that first domino to fall, because after she said that, other people in the audience started chiming in.
You what? You're very good at listening. Are you I have autism as well as me? Oh, you have ADHD? Yeah, that's like autism light. Yeah, diet autism. You'll get there. Yeah. You'll go full Coke. You'll see.
Moments like these are always so fun because the audience feels included and emboldened to share their experience. But right now there's a weird tension in the room because just before this, I was telling them about my stutter.
I'm sorry. Just give me a sec here, all right? I'll be able to get back on track here. It's just I was in the middle of telling you a prior diagnosis and I just got a new one, okay? By the end, I'll have it all. You'll see.
And as if the show wasn't chaotic enough, right as I'm processing all of this new information, someone's phone goes off.
It's time to wake up for whoever's alarm that was. I don't know why you set your wake-up alarm for halfway through the show. They said it at the beginning of the show, and he's like, just remind me to just... Let me know when the next comedian is on. A lot of phone activity in this show. You've heard it? A lot of pings and fucking this and that and over there and there's that thing. Feels like they're all testing each other. And it's about my autism, I know it.
All these distractions will not deter me from my main mission. Get back to the lady in the balcony, because I got questions.
Lady in the balcony, do you have someone in your family who has autism? Okay. What symptoms do I display? Other than not being able to look directly at you. but I think that's mostly because of lights. What symptoms do I display of the tiz? That's it. You have autism. I just gave it back to you. Did you hear that? She just quietly went. You ever played Tism Tag? It's kind of fun. We're playing it right now. All right, you just needed time to gather your answers. Now that, okay, hit me. What are they? That was a tism. All right, thanks. Damn it. I think it's a defense mechanism. Yeah, I'm combining my shit now, okay? I'm a hybrid f***ed up. Thanks, lady. Just gotta start looking through the lens of a new normal now. I know. I like that I'm not even gonna go get a second opinion. I'm just gonna walk around. Next time I see my primary, I'm like, yeah, so I got the tism, man. I caught it out in Columbus. It was crazy out there. Seriously, you don't know what's going around. You know what I mean? City to city. That's why they got, you've seen the commercials, right? Oh yeah, it's big over there, Ohio. And my doctor's gonna be like, how do you know? And I'm like, I do voices.
Now that I'm living my life through this new perspective, apparently, I have even more questions for the lady in the balcony. But before I ask them, now might be a good but annoying time to mention that we do videos like this every week, so feel free to subscribe below as we do new stand-up clips and crowd work breakdowns all the time. All right, let's get back into it.
Question, lady. If it's a spectrum, and like someone is all the way over here who's like, they don't do any voices. Where am I? Here is where it's like, that's all the voices. And they can count straws fast. And they know about the years it was made and how many animals have died taking them in the nostril. Where am I? I'm afraid to say. Fuck it, I shouldn't have asked. I had depression a second ago. I was fine. I was happy with my depression. What a fucking savage response. She's like, well, do you have that data? Not the Uno reverse from above.
The reason I enjoyed this show so much is because it didn't feel like any audience member was judging the lady, her experience with autism, or potentially my emerging autism. It definitely is a spectrum we're all a part of, from straws all the way down to voices, and it's always something to make sure we're embracing to laugh with, not at. I am touring and adding to my medical history all the time, so if you find yourself wanting to catch a live show, pop on over to drewlynch.com to grab some tickets, or you can just subscribe below for weekly videos just like these. Also, there is a very special announcement coming to this channel very soon. Okay, we'll see ya. Oh no. Does it have settings like if there's a joke you don't like, you can shock me? Hey everybody. What you just saw was footage from a live show where halfway through the set I discovered that someone in the audience was deaf. In this video, I'm going to show you the moments leading up to that interaction, the microphone she had me wear, and how that technology, coupled with the inclusivity of this audience, allowed me to improvise with this woman, leading to the ultimate live experience. Also, now might be a great time to let you know we do videos like this every week, so feel free to subscribe below for new content, or if you want to come see me live and hopefully hear me, you can pop on over to drewlynch.com to grab some tickets. All right, let's get into it. This video comes to us from Salt Lake City, Utah, where I got to perform at one of my favorite comedy clubs in the country called Wise Guys. I start the show off, as I usually do, with some local references to the town. You know, people from Salt Lake are interesting because, like, the conversation is friendly, but the intention is not. Right, like, I was sitting next to this guy on the plane, and he says to me, he goes, "Hey man, that's a nice jacket." And I was like, yeah, I don't buy anything for myself, so I appreciate that. That's super nice of you. He's like, "Yeah, have you ever been to Salt Lake City before? You seem well traveled." And I was like, "Yeah, I travel a bit around. I've been to Salt Lake City a few times." And he goes, "Yeah, have you ever hiked anywhere there? I mean, you're in good shape. You seem like you hike." I was like, "Yeah, I dabble in some of the hikes. And he was like, "Have you ever thought about joining the church?" I was like, whoa, hey. At this point, I'm just getting a feel for the room to see if they're on board with my dumb jokes. I do this at every one of my performances. I call it sussing out the crowd. Damn, in my day, missionaries were on bicycles, dog. Y'all just got plane money now? Damn. The LDS is fire, dude. They got that Delta budget. Damn. Recruiting from the skies. A little later into the show, I noticed there's a woman in the front row who keeps looking at her phone. I thought this was a little strange, so of course I had to address it. Everything okay? Yeah, you. You're good? Are you ordering an Uber? Oh, you have captions on your phone? Oh, nice. Oh, are you hard of hearing? Okay, cool. So you're reading, oh shit. Well, if you're looking at me, you can't be reading that. Oh, shit. Oh, but you can read lips too. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Well, you tell me if you need me to, you can tell me, I can't speed up, but you can tell me if you need me to slow down. Get you remote. Yeah, you're a little behind? Oh, that explains the delayed laughter. I make sense. I was wondering why it was off. I know. It's like when there's captions on TBS and then it rolls into the commercial and you're like, fucking no. So something about Febreze. I'm like, oh, who cheated on her? Who did it? At this point, I'm just relieved to find out she wasn't just scrolling Instagram the whole time, but she was, in fact, using an app that transcribes what I was saying to her phone. And just as I'm learning this, she has a special request for me. You say what? Oh, you have a microphone? You want me to put it on here? Yeah, if that would help you out, I would absolutely do that. Yeah. Oh no. Does it have settings like if there's a joke you don't like, you can shock me? It's like, anyways, fuck. Sorry. It's too political. Anyway, man, grocery stores are crazy. Oh, you went to school for speech therapy. Oh, cool, man. That's awesome. When I did the accent, did that show up different on your screen? Were there a few more dots and squigglies over some? Earlier in the show, I did an accent in one of my jokes. Was it one of the ones that could get me canceled? You'll have to come see me live and find out, maybe. So now that I have this device attached to my shirt, I spend some time figuring out how it works.
Let me know if you get a pulse on that thing. Anyway. I'm so Utah now. What's up? Welcome to Smoothies. What's up, brother? How was the... Did you carve it up there? What's up, daddy? Yeah, dude, we put hemp in your fucking salad. Whatever. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm sorry. I guess it led to this character now. So I'm this guy. What's up, dude? Did you hit the fucking peaks? Hell yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, are you allowed to take a picture? Of course, of course. Okay, what would be the? Oh, sorry. What would be the best place? Nothing much. What are you up to? Go for Drew from the 50s. Ring ring. What would be the best place for me to have it? You like the earring? Me too. Fucking me too, dude. Say less, fam. Say less. Our salad bar is a ritual spirit central. Come together.
Oh yeah. Everybody, including the lady, is on board, so we get to have some fun.
Come on, I can't just go back into the show. I've got this new thing. I gotta test it out. I think what's pretty dope is I could put the microphone away and do the rest of my show, and it's just for her. She said I just got divorced, and she put this thing on me, so I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means in Mormon, but someone tell me if I belong to this woman now and also my wife. Oh, shit. This is what they were talking about. This is the polygamy they were referring to.
So there you have it. We successfully navigated someone feeling included and put extra effort towards cheering her up in light of her recent divorce. Huge win for the hard of hearing community due to the technology that was available during this show, and shout out to Salt Lake City for once again being one of the best comedy towns in the country. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want, feel free to subscribe below for content just like this every week, and if you want to come see me live, feel free to pop on over to drewlynch.com to grab some tickets. Okay, we'll see ya. even know how to use the information he gave me, even if I was gay. What am I gonna go up to some dude like, hey man, I don't know what you're into, but you know, I am not quite muscular enough to be a wolf. And I am not skinny enough to be an otter. So if you are confused as well, what do you say we go to the zoo together? We'll figure this out.
I'm deaf.
You're deaf?
Gino!
Oh, you're doing remarkably well. Damn. I understand you better than that guy.
Hey!
You say what?
My phone is on the stage so I can hear you in my hearing aid.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh my gosh, this is your phone?
Yes.
Holy shit. That's so cool. Can I? Oh my, can I talk to you or just I don't want to be too close. Is this, can you hear me?
Yeah?
You say what?
You're whispering.
Yeah, you whisper. Okay.
Say it quiet.
A bag of dicks. You got 911 on this thing? Shit. Ambulance is gonna show up. I'm like, I'm bleeding. She's gonna be like, I'm deaf. And everything's like, all right, who do I go to first? What do I do?
Love you.
I love you too. That's amazing. That is so cool.
Bluetooth connected.
They're-
So I can ignore my mom.
That's amazing. And this is your boyfriend? Oh yeah, you're off to a good start, man. Girl talk, am I right? Anyway, what do you think of Taylor? That is so good. Hey, I have to challenge you a little bit. You have to go get to turn the app back on. Yeah, I'll wait. They just laughed at that. Shit, you can have shit. Wait, oh, yeah, thank you. Yes, absolutely. Oh, you said what? Teach me some signs after the show. Yeah, absolutely. I would love that. I got a lot of sex questions. You see what? You'll answer all of them. Hell yeah. Nice. Nice, yeah. And I just, unrelated. I need to know the sign for wolf and otter. Yeah, they're definitely. Oh shit, okay, hang on. Wait, what's wolf? Wolf. Yeah, that's definitely what I am. Actually, I don't even need to know what an otter is because it's probably gonna look like I will do that one better, so. I'm a baby wolf. Yeah, that's gay wolf. You what?
The sign for gay.
Oh, the sign for gay is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna show you where it's at. Sign for space. This is the sign of vagina? Ah! I wonder if somebody never actually let it slip. He's like, oh. How do you spell your name?
B-A-N-A. It's like banana.
Oh, are you shitting me? You can't even write this shit, bro. Her name is Vanna, which is which I can't, which is like, yeah, you get it. Let me guess, your sister's name is Anna, right? So when your parents want to call you, they're like, you know. And this is your husband?
That's my husband, yeah.
Nice.
Boyfriend.
Boyfriend. Oh yeah, that's right. Now, are you fully, like carrying a parent at all, or are you? No. But you're fluent in sign. Or you just are like, I hate my wife. You just take your earpiece out when you're tired of it. She must win every argument. He's like, well, you never do this, and she's like. So when you win the fight, you have to take these out and your earrings. That is awesome. How did you guys meet? Holy shit, are you fully assigned? Wait, are you hooked up to this thing too? How many people do you have on this app right now? This makes sense, right? There's been a delay for your laps the whole show. Oh, you already got it signed? Sick. Yeah, I'll just do it this way. Oh. I just look like I'm a dad who's on a meeting. Anyway, so. Alright, no, we'll ship it out on Tuesday, but seriously, noon is the deadline. You can me on this. I'm so serious. I've got a lot of money. I got the red line. No, let me tell you something. No. I am not even around here now. Seriously. Logistics is a bitch. No, they call me the truck wolf, and do not make me sign it. Seriously. I am a big fucking wolf, alright? Alright, go right now. Oh, you do baby wolf? Well, that's not as fun. I know one. Baby shark did. You do baby shark? Okay, well, I know baby all the way up to grandpa shark, so I'm set. Thank you, though. You say what? How do I sign grandpa? Oh, that one's just dude, I might need this. I might be confusing sign language with charades. I am very ignorant. Anyway, alright, Vanna, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna finish the show, but I'm gonna keep this phone right here this whole time, alright? and if I need to use my hands, I'll do the mom thing. I'm like, anyway, so, no, seriously, you're not gonna believe. No, yeah. It's a lot of dirt.
Shit, I missed it. Damn it. Damn it, what happened? When she gestured, she did that, and then that?
Hey everybody. What you just saw was footage from a live show where an interpreter for the hard of hearing was with me on stage during my set. In this video, I'm going to show you the moments leading up to me learning what to do and what not to do when a live ASL interpreter is with you on stage. Also, now might be a great time to let you know we do videos like this every week, so feel free to hit the subscribe button below to catch. You want to catch? You want to play catch? All right, let's get into it. This video comes to us all the way from Santa Fe, New Mexico. And I actually don't suss out the crowd first here. I just address it.
Lots of pressure tonight. Lots of pressure. Man, lots of pressure. I'm going to try really hard to not stutter because I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't want to give someone who's volunteering
tremors. I don't even want to see what her interpretation of that is. It's going to offend me a lot, okay? I don't want to just give someone Tourette's. That's not fair. You can't just hand out disabilities like that, okay? You got to go through a committee. It sucks that there's another person on stage who is so clearly taller than me, and that's why I usually bring the stool. I'm like, look how tall I am as a man. I'm taller than furniture on the ground. And I don't even want to walk over there because it's sad. Just don't even look over there, all right? Even if you're hard of hearing, try to focus over here, okay? Focus your eyes. Use your heightened senses to look at me.
So I've now addressed the height difference between the two of us on stage, and the roast she's about to do here is so subtle, but I love it. Let's roll that back. She's not even trying to roast me here. She's just translating what I'm saying to people who are hard of hearing, which is her job. So, really, I just roasted myself. But when I saw her interpretation of my interpretation of how short I was, it was savage.
When she gestured, she did that, and then that? That is so much worse. I'm gonna start doing that. Oh, people are taller than me. I wonder if it's got the same effect. Just right back down to their sternum. They're just like, what are you, caressing me? Get off of my sternum. That's how I hope to undress my wife later. That's how I imagine Zorro makes love to women. She's like, I'm not gonna do it too. You can just watch him do it if you want to watch him do it.
Since we've established a rapport and she's been a good sport about me bothering her, I thought, why stop now?
I like that it feels like we had a fight and we're not talking to each other, but we still have to host our guests. Yeah, and Chelsea usually talks about the Gouda, but apparently I pee next to the bowl, so. Are there people here who are just listen? Are there people here? Forget it. I would assume if she's here, there are people who need her. That would be insane if she was just here. Oh, right there. Oh, it's for you. Oh, okay. I thought you were waving at me before, and you're waving at her. That was so selfish. She's got her own show over there. I literally, here I am stepping on her toes, and she's trying to be like, I'm kind of doing my own thing right now, so. That's awesome. Well, what's your name, sir? His name's Brad. Oh, very cool. Nice to meet you, Brad. Yeah, awesome. Okay, cool. All right, good. This also feels like I got in a fight with Brad. Will you tell Brad, please, that it's nice to meet him?
So now that everybody's met and we're all friends, I try to get into material by talking about the city. But at the end,
I tried to walk out of my hotel, and the lady was like, don't go outside. You need to cover up. She was like a conservative mother. Cover up, you hussy. That's what she said to me. I was like, lady, I'm fine. I'm going to my car. And I came back, and I was Latino. When I came back, no hyperbole, seriously. I had the belt buckle and everything. So much happened in so little time. If it's racist, do you still have to sign it? I guess she's an accessory to this thing, you know?
Isn't it crazy if I say something racist, she has to repeat it? That's insane. She shouldn't be held responsible for my impetuous outbursts. And I think she realized that.
Wait, I didn't say anything. Why'd you do a thing before I said something? Brad, what the fuck did she say? Don't change it. Brad, don't tell the truth. What is she saying? Hayden! No, damn it. Ah, crap. I would get the other interpreter to interpret for me, but she's mad at me. That wasn't my favorite. That in the interim of me not saying anything, she's like, I've got some shit to say. I'm sorry if I just totally did like a slur on accident. Oh, Brad's telling me to... Okay. Jeez, I've never been rushed by a deaf guy before. That's insane. Some guy who can't even hear me is like, I have other shit to do, all right? I would rather listen to nothing more over there.
I think it's awesome that a deaf guy told me he's done listening to this. But he's right. I think with crowd interaction, there's a certain limit, whether it's with the audience or with an interpreter on stage. Sometimes it can hurt the show. What do you guys think? Do you think I went on too long or not long enough? Do you think I was too pestering or was it a healthy balance? If you stay to the end of the video, there is an Easter egg we included that may or may not be appropriate, so I would wait until you see that before you comment. But for now, I'd like to say thanks to Alex and Megan, both interpreters who worked the show in Santa Fe that night, for being such good sports. I'd also like to say thanks to Brad for holding me accountable. Just because a show has an interpreter on stage doesn't mean the whole show needs to be about that. I deserved every bit of roasting, however subtle, that I got that night. Well, that's been our video, folks. Thanks for sticking around to the end, and if you haven't, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for fresh new content. Or if you're feeling extroverted, you can pop on over to drewlynch.com and grab some tickets to a live show, because you never know what can happen. All right. Thank you and goodbye.
How long do you guys go before you switch out? Oh, well, I can't. Oh, about 20 minutes. Oh, okay. I thought you weren't even going to answer me. I was like, damn it. I have to wait till she's till she's done in order to talk to her. But that's how it always goes with women. Am I right? That is a good sexual joke. That's also for Brad. Make sure you tell Brad that joke, okay?
Thanks for coming here. Always wanted to perform in the back of an IHOP, so, you know. Thanks, man. Like a Make-A-Wish kid up here, you know? I don't know who the exterior designer is, but they don't have brains, that's for sure. Yeah, we'll just go make all the buildings look like bunkers, you know? That'll be nice. Why don't we host the war for Iran? That'll be nice. We're equipped for it. You know, Japan, they'll host the Olympics. We'll get the award here, so. What happened to your leg? Knee surgery. What happened? Well, yeah. What happened to the knee or to knee surgery? Your what? Your kneecap moves off to the side. Your knee commutes for work. That's right. I like that your knee is cheating on you with another part of your leg. It's got another family. Your knee's got a side bitch. Yeah, when it's on the side, it's cheating on you, just so you know. But you are the main chick, just so you know. Oh, how long do you have to wear that thing? Damn, dude, that thing is heavy artillery. Oh. Dude, that is some cyborg shit right now. You got another month to go, and then you get it off. Takes me about a month to get off too. I gotta go vegan, baby. Because of the vegan joke, she's with her guy. Shut up. Get the f*** out! Don't know what you want, man. I give you icon level comedy. And you're looking at me like I'm looking at them Denny's, and I don't appreciate the scrutiny. Wow. I think that was Waffle House that he was saying. He just went, That's the dude who has a membership to Waffle House. Just kicks it in. Waffle House! Oh my God. Jeff's back. Every day at 2 a.m. He's always looking for his wife and some steak fries. So I'm sorry, when you hurt your kneecap, did you say I just busted a cap? Did you say that? If your knee slid up to your ass, you could say I just busted a cap in my ass. Damn, that's some gangster cyborg shit. We need you for the war. Yeah, there's one guy who he shoves off to all these avocado toast, but there's this one chick. She will bust a cap in her own ass. And that is the hardest shit I've ever seen. You don't f*** with Murica.
Seriously, what? Come on, no. Do not stand right now. Do not stand. Do not stand up. Do not even stand up right now. Do not even do a standing. No, you can stand. Do not stand though. Do not even stand. Hey, don't stand up. Seriously. Everybody do not stand right now. Do not even give me that. No, do not stand. Seriously, guys, come on. You're too much. Do not. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, you did that from your own heart? Wow. Thanks, San Jose. Felt not forced at all. Gosh, man. San Jose. I don't know anything about you. It's got that cute ass train that runs through the middle of your city, though. That's cool. Love that it travels slower than walking speed. That's my favorite. But I'm glad you're here. You don't know anything about me. My name is Drew Lynch. I had a traumatic brain injury when I was 20 years old, and so because of that, I battled with stuttering for most of my adult life. And what I find to be fascinating about every person I meet who stutters is we all do the same thing, in that whenever we're in a conversation, we're always thinking ahead to words we get stuck on so we can come up with another way to say the exact same thing. So things that are difficult for me are words that start with the same letter back to back. So something trivial for you might be like, hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? But sometimes I get stuck, so I have to come up with another way. So instead, I have to be like, fuck off. You know, it's more fluid, you know? It's more clinically, I have to do it. It's medical. It's a medical thing. Sorry I look so tired. I just finished watching that Dahmer thing. Did you guys watch that? It's the longest Budweiser commercial I ever saw, dude. Seriously, just watching some guy slam beers for 9 episodes. I was like, why are there so many murders in this advertisement? I didn't know anything about Jeffrey Dahmer, but apparently he was a serial killer and a cannibal, but mostly he was an alcoholic. I think if he got the drinking under control, none of that other stuff would have happened. Seriously, we've all been that drunk where you're like, I need something to eat now. The restaurants in Wisconsin, they close at like 6. That's not even his fault entirely. That's not on him. I'm just saying, man, you get the right amount of alcohol and you don't get any food in your system. Start looking at your friends different. You know, what happens when you drink? You lose your judgment, right? That's why when you get drunk and you hook up with someone, you regret it. It's not because they were ugly, it's because you were hungry. You filled the wrong hole. We don't even know if eating people was his idea. Maybe he was hanging out with a group that were just as drunk as he was. And they were like slurring, like, hey, let's hit the food court at the mall. Which kind of sounds like, let's eat the foot off of Jamal. Let's just be glad that he was a drinker, because if he was a stoner, oh my God. So many more people would have died. Potheads, they can eat, and it gets weird fast. You would have found femurs and fondue and cornea casserole. It's interesting how with crime dramas, you know, we all have different thresholds nowadays, right? Like with a show like Dahmer, some people, they could finish the whole series. Some people, they couldn't even get through the first episode. Like I was talking with my dad, and he was like, turned it off after the first 15 minutes. It's disgusting. I was like, yeah, all the violence and the gore. And he was like, what? No, I turned it off when he started dancing with guys. My dad thinks that show is just about a homosexual named Jeff. That's it. He's like, I gotta turn this off before it turns me on. You're not getting me, Netflix. Not again. My favorite part of the show is when they caught him. Obviously, I was relieved because it was over. But it wasn't over. Because just after that, forensics, they're scouring his apartment for evidence. They wander over to the fridge, and when they open it, they found that he had a bag of dicks? I know, it's a lot to swallow. Just like 2 or 3 dicks in the fridge that he kept. Now, to murder 16 people, that's unconscionable. But to throw 2 or 3 dicks in a Ziploc, it's downright demeaning to the victims. But when you think about it in another way, you know, yours are the ones he kept. Gotta have something special about him, you know? I wouldn't be one of the fridge dicks. I know that for a fact. I know that about me. I don't have bag dick energy. I don't have it. I wouldn't even make it to the vegetable drawer. I know that. I know that for a fact. They'll be like, what is this? Is this expired? I've never seen this. It's got a weird color. What vegetable is this? And I'll be honest with you, I do okay. I do okay. But, you know, they found him in the fridge. Would not feel comfortable with them finding mine in a cold environment. wouldn't even be alive to defend myself and be like, no, you don't understand. They do that when they're cold. That's not me. If they found it in the microwave, we wouldn't even be talking about this right now. I don't know why he kept them in the fridge. I don't have that answer, folks. I don't know. I don't know if he thought they were like batteries. But there's just still a little juice in them, I don't know if they were circumcised. Now it's his version of cold cuts. I have no idea. But it just goes to show it's why you don't bully people. You never know who's a cannibal. Because every day, dudes who went to school with him are probably like, hey, Dahmer! Eat a bag of dicks! And he took that personally. It's funny, the role that time plays on what's socially acceptable, right? That was happening in the 80s, that Jeffrey Dahmer was doing that, Just dismembering dudes left and right. Back then, you did that to someone, that was considered vile, heinous, disturbing. Now, if you remove someone's penis, you're helping them find themselves. I think that's kind of beautiful. Now, before you get all tight butthole about it like you are right now, I'm not suggesting that every trans person has bottom removal surgery. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, Jeffrey Dahmer was ahead of his time. He slashed them, and that's how we got the pronouns. How are we doing, San Jose? You hanging in there? We got through that part. Oh, man. I love it here. San Jose is beautiful. San Jose is so beautiful, I've noticed a lot of people, they just live outside. I always thought camping was in the woods, but apparently it is right in front of Chipotle. I live in Los Angeles, and so our homeless could beat up your homeless. We're the best, seriously. We're number one. Well, I don't know if we're the best, but we are the most. We have a very good quantity of life down there. It's beautiful. There's a controversy around the word homeless, though. You can't say homeless anymore because white women need a cause. You're supposed to say unhoused. It's far more humane. That's what they decided from their homes, probably. They just call each other on the phone like, hey, Amanda, what are we gonna do about homeless? Megan, it's a real problem. Just the other day, I was driving and I saw someone on the street corner holding a sign that said, homeless. I rolled down my window. I said, excuse me. It's unhoused. That should solve it, Megan. Silly white ladies. You're not doing anything. It's annoying. You're not contributing to the solution, It's like feeling guilty about owning slaves, so you just change it to helpers. No, I've got inside helpers, I've got outside ones, It's not racist if you switch it from ger to guh. Yeah, we changed 3/5 of the word. Do you guys know history? Anyway, If you ever visit LA, there are tents all along the roads. Just whole communities of tents everywhere. It's like a little farmer's market. Not much food, though. I wouldn't recommend going, though, because the homeless, they are people. That they're just not people. Like one time, I was walking to my car, and someone swung a baby stroller at my head. And, that was my fault. I shouldn't have been walking outside, That's where they live, It's trespassing. I would have done the same thing, honestly. But you have to understand that due sometimes to a history of mental illness, or maybe they have past addictions, or maybe they were veterans, so they struggle with PTSD, their communication style is different than our communication style. They don't communicate the same way we do. Like, they say things to you, but it's for them. Like one time, this guy came up to me and was like, "Yeah, I'm running loose like a stool." That's just information. There's nothing you need to do with that. That's not for you. That's for him. And they're very intelligent because despite maybe their communication style being incoherent or fragmented, all of that, and yet they're still able to build a tent. Do you know how hard it is to build a tent? You and I couldn't build a tent right now, using pictures and instructions and shit. That's why I think we always experience the homeless when they're upset. It's because they just got done building a tent. It doesn't start that way. It starts with, no, you gotta hold your side so I can do my side. No, the stake goes on you. We need to rotate it clockwise or we're not gonna face it northeast. This is the tarp. I can't. I'm going for a walk. Where are you going? I'm running loose like a stool. I'm part of a charity. I'm part of a... That joke just got up to the balcony. That's exciting. They sat you all by reading level. That was very good. Very smart. I'm part of a charity every year where we donate shoes to the homeless or the unhoused, the needy, whatever your prerogative. That's the job. That's the job of the whole charity. You just give shoes and you don't say anything. That's it, okay? Because, here's the thing. Because, again, due sometimes to their communication style, they've had tremendously difficult lives. So sometimes the things they say, we're not allowed to react to. We're not allowed to react, okay? Because it's like the first draft of a thought. It's not... They don't say something like, should I say this to a friend? Like, they don't run it by a friend. They're not like, will I get canceled? They do not give a shit, all right? And so your job is to just give them the shoes. You do the good thing and shut the fuck up. That's it. But sometimes it's very difficult, right? It is a very difficult thing. Because last year, there was a gentleman who came up to me and he said, yeah, and the Holocaust never happened. How can showers kill anybody? And now I'm just supposed to be like, here's some shoes. Like I'm complicit with what he's saying. That's a good point, man. Throw these on, run, and tell everyone you know. Get out there. Run loose like a stool with your information. I don't like that his conversation started with, yeah. As if we'd been chatting about some shit for a while. You know what I mean? He started our conversation by agreeing to a point that I never made. As if it was like, I said, yeah, man, I feel like 9/11 was an inside job. Yeah, and the Holocaust never happened. It was very difficult because I had to bite my tongue on something that I wanted to say. You can't say what you want to say. Because what I thought was, dude, first of all, you don't know shit about showers. But I didn't say that. What I did say was, actually, man, the Holocaust did happen. It killed millions of people, and there are Jewish people I know who, to this day, are still affected by it. And he said, muck your shit, I'm the mushroom man. And I was like, all right, well, you didn't say that before. Here's some shoes. But I found that it's not enough. It's not enough to just make silly jokes or commentary or even the charity. We have to do more for them. We have to be critically thinking about how we can improve this situation, because I do think that there's a serious issue with the homeless crisis in our country. And I have given some ruminated thought onto how we can resolve it. And here's what I came up with. We need to fix global warming. I think conditions are too livable out there. You know, I think we just need a cold front that like sobers them up. They're like, all right, I'll get a job. You know, like a gust of wind that blows an application, like, oh, okay. That's why Canada thinks they're better than us. They're like, we don't have any homeless. Yeah, that's because it's fucking negative there all the time. It's impossible to exist. You're not better than us. You just live in a shittier part of Earth. That's it. Did you guys get vaccinated? Okay, I don't care. Why? I don't give a shit. I don't care. There's too much controversy around whether someone got vaccinated or not. I don't give a shit. But it is crazy, the concept of a vaccine. The idea is you shoot something into your body so that it will stay away. I think homophobes should try that with gay guys. It's for your safety. You have to do it. Every 6 months, that's right, fellas. Go every day if you can, if you really want to keep those pesky gays away. Make sure you get boosted too, boys. Everybody should be double boosted or whatever, you know. The old Johnson & Johnson. Okay. I'm down with the vaccine, whatever. I'm down with it. I'm cool with the whole whatever. The vaccine, you call it the vaccine though, all right? You call it that. You call it the vaccine or you call it the shot. That's it. I'm tired of all these other pseudonyms, cool names that people try to give it to make it seem fucking hip. Dude saying to me like, yeah, I got the jab. Got the jab, went back 2 weeks later, same arm, jab. Just took a jab, dude. I was like, you've never been punched in your whole life, Dylan. Talking about a jab. A lady gave you acupuncture at a Walgreens. That's what happened. She gave you a Minions Band-Aid and you bruised like a bitch. You ever hear this? I heard someone ask me, yeah, did you get poked? I'm sorry, what did you just ask me? I am an adult man. Don't you ever ask me that question, dude. What are you, my horny aunt on Facebook? No one says poked, okay? You my husband who rolled over and got me with morning wood? Shut up. Say shot. I had COVID, and And then I got the vaccine because, I loved it so much the first time. I just wanted it to be on my terms. I live out in LA where there's a lot of people who never got COVID. They never had it because we were quarantined for so long, and then we were allowed to go out whenever the vaccine got released. That's what happened. You can't explain COVID to someone who's never had it. You can't explain it, all right? It's the equivalent of someone being like, yeah, I love that movie. And you're like, okay, I read the fucking book. There's symptoms you don't even know about, okay? And yet, I have friends of mine who they like to complain to me about the difficulties that they have with the vaccine. I have friends who will be like, yeah, I got my second shot yesterday, and all day I was tired. I was like on my couch just watching TV. And where the shot got me, oh. I couldn't reach the remote. And when Netflix said next episode in 10 seconds, I just had to wait. I was like, oh yeah? Yeah, that's tough. See, my experience was with the virus. It's a little different, you understand? Someone opened the blinds and I shit my pants. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about right now. Oh, you binged Love is Blind? I was actually blind for 48 hours. I had to Helen Keller on my kitchen floor for 2 weeks. I made a bowl of soup from touch. What are you talking about? People talking to me about the symptoms of the vaccine when they've never had the virus, that's what I imagine it's like when the Navy talks to the Marines. The Marines are like, yeah, got deployed to Afghanistan. Me and my unit, we were ambushed, lost 2 of my men out there to landmines. No longer have a leg, a lifelong battle with PTSD. And the Navy's like, we are like on a boat. It's like a really big boat, it's like a cruise. So friggin' sunny, and sometimes we'll go below deck and, we play Battleship down there, and, we can't come up too quick because, I'll get the poops. Just slightly different, I look at members of the military the same way I look at service dogs, If I see a Marine, I always say, thank you for your service. I see someone from the Navy, I say, thank you for your emotional support. Like, we know you got trained too, but yours was online, it's a little different. You're not allowed to ask. Appreciate you guys being good sports about all of the Navy jokes. I did a show pretty recently where after the show I went outside and there was a guy who was pretty upset, and I knew he was Navy because he didn't punch me. He didn't do anything, dude. He just had some strong words. He was like, hey, It was nighttime. And he's like, why the jokes, man? I went to the Naval Academy. And I was like, see, you don't hear it? I'm sorry, you studied at a place that's named after the belly button, dude? You don't expect me to say anything? He's like, what? I was a seaman at the Naval Academy. I was like, dude, a seaman that went to the Naval Academy? What are you saying right now, bud? Is that like a fancy way of saying you pulled out and shot on her stomach? Who says that? Guys, I'm joking. The Navy, they don't have sex with women. Come on, let's be serious. Let's be real. Oh, good, there's your little choo-choo train that I hear outside. Quick, we've got 10 minutes to make it. We could crawl our way onto that sumbitch. Do a fucking wheelbarrow race with the dude. You know how I found out where that thing goes? I asked the train conductor. I was like, where's this thing going, man? What do you think? You going up here and taking a left? Oh, sorry, no, you go ahead. Hey, man, keep up. Hey, you... Here's what I'll say about abortion. San Jose. You guys were so much fun. Don't fuck this up. Here's what I'll say about abortion. If you tell a woman what to do with her body, you're a piece of shit. But if you tell a woman who to do with her body, you're a pimp. And I support small businesses, so I don't know how to feel. I'm very conflicted. No, but I do support abortions. Financially, I've supported quite a few. Yeah, I'm not just some lobbyist, okay? I put my money where my penis is. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry. No, but I'll be transparent with you. A few years ago, I was dating a young lady. We had become intimate, and normally when that happens, I have all of the protective software. But for this particular time, I guess I ran out of said software. And she said, that's okay. I think we can risk it. And I was like, I don't think that's a good idea. And she was like, why? And I was like, I don't know. Maybe because I would say I don't have the strongest pull-out game because my verbal warning's on a bit of a delay. I'm the dad. That's how that goes. And so, we had an oops-a-doozle. I think everybody's entitled to their fair share of oops-a-doozles. I asked her what it is that she would like to do about this, and she said, I cannot have this right now. So, being a gentleman, I offered to pay for the entire operation, but she said, no, I think it's fair if we split it. So, that's what we did. We went Dutch for our abortion, which is smart, you know. I don't want to pay for the whole thing. That puts a lot of pressure on her to put out afterwards. You know, obviously the third abortion, I'll expect something, but and called me old-fashioned, you know. And these are jokes. But if you're someone who is on the fence about abortion because a clinic is closed down in your area and you are trying to perform one yourself, and that's why you're on a fence, I would say don't do it. Sir, get the operation. Seriously, I paid for half of ours, and let me tell you, it was the best 360 pesos I ever spent. Yeah, we made the trip down to Mexico. It was a family vacation, and well, it started that way. And these are jokes. And no, guys, we did not get the operation done in Mexico. The clinic was closed on Sundays. Yeah, they're very religious. But it sucks because I exchanged all my money at the border. And so, now I had all of this currency in a different country. So I had to spend it on something, right? So I ended up getting one of those, Mexican souvenir shirts. It says like, don't ask, don't cartel or whatever, something stupid. I don't remember what it said. I just bought it for the hanger. But I remember, it's cheaper than a vacuum. Fuck you. I'm not gonna claim a vacuum at customs. That's ridiculous. And these are jokes. And I know there's a lot of people in here who are upset about the controversial question surrounding the idea, when does life begin? And I don't know. I don't know when life begins. But I do know, if she were to have the kid, my life ends. One of us would have died that day, seriously. And I have potential, that's what they would say. And these are jokes. And I know a lot of you may have found me on a show called America's Got Talent, however many years ago. And so there's a lot of people who, seeing that wholesome, family-friendly style, they want me to kind of say some other things about controversial subjects, such as this one. It's like, what would you like me to do? What do you want me to say? You want me to shame a woman for not having a conscience? I'm not gonna do that. Those are the women who have sex with me. That's called isolating your market, and it's bad business. And these are jokes. And there was one time I did a show, and there was a lady waiting outside for me right next to the Navy guy. Right next to the seaman. And I could tell she was visibly upset. She said, just so you know, regarding your commentary on abortion, I happen to have 2 beautiful children, ages 5 and 7. And I was like, well, you for sure missed the window. If you do it now, it's for sure murder. And these are jokes. San Jose, you guys were fucking...
And cute town, man, cute town. I like to play this game, old building or crack house here. So, you tell me. I don't know. An old building is just not a crack house yet, I think. I don't like that my hands on my hip either, or and I came to bust you. We had fun. Thanks, guys. Just kick it. Is that what you do with your kids? There we go. We did it. That was God. I started talking shit, and he was like, all right, we're gonna, not Utah, baby, not Utah. I will make a lesson out of you. Oh, hi. Oh, I have a backup. All right. Thank you so much. What's up, guys? They give me a cordless one so I can travel. You don't know me. No, double fist. You don't know. I like to have options. You know what I mean? This will be my clean set, and this will be real dirty. You'll see. You'll see. We'll get back to masturbation. We'll get there. It looks unnatural right now, but. I look like a toddler that gets what he wants, huh? I want all of it. I don't know which one to get rid of. You know what I mean? You know when you have a side chick and you're like, I don't know, you know? I've never had a side. I've been the side chick. It sucks. They get rid of you. You don't have the family, so you're gone. My goal is for this one to go out and them to hand me a third microphone. You guys think I'm not going to continue, and I am. I'm doing the whole show. I'm doing the whole show like this. I'm going to hit punchlines and make them kiss. Like little dolphins. Drew wasn't very funny, but his show was cute. I like it. I'm proud of our kids. I like flying into Salt Lake because that's the thing that makes me believe in God again. Whoop. Can someone just murder me now, please? I don't want to do the rest. I'm retiring twice tonight. First in this mic and then in this mic. I might do setups in this one and punchlines in this one. And that's when she said, groceries. I'm never really. Do I do jokes or no? What do you want? Do you want magic? Interpret these signs from the Lord. I don't know. Do I not have enough lives to perform? Gotta have more microphones than wives. It's the Lord. It is law. Hello? Did I make the right choice? This is a nightmare. Every dog is in major distress. It's the leash is. My hobbies include oh, wow. That was weird. Did it cut out? What is it? Is it cutting out? Or is it my voice or the... I don't know which one to fix. You what?
Start talking about cats.
I start talking about cats. Yeah, the devil's creature. This is the final plague. I knew it. I knew I would suffer. You what? Oh, cats do. Okay. That lady's starting a whole other movement. I'm just trying to figure out my goddamn equipment. Also the mic. Yeah, it was a penis joke, okay? I can perform, I just can't touch it. Which is what she said. I can perform, I just can't touch it. No, it's one of those far away blowjobs. It's him! I know it!
No? Smell that shit.
Yeah, just break the one that we have. All right. Last joke. You ready? I became a pastor. Thanks, Ashley. This is my final show of 6 shows. 3 shows tonight and 3 meet and greets, and this bitch is like project. I don't know why I'm standing like this. You can't just take it back. Sounds like
me how to get to Chipotle, and as I'm giving him directions, he's doing this. So I farted. Which sucked for him because I just had Chipotle. This is silly. I'm currently not sexually active because I'm saving myself some money. Shit's expensive. They make you take them to shows. No, I'm scared to have kids because I'm afraid that they'll be born with what I have, a disappointed father. These guys were indulging in the comedy, and these guys were, oh, bro. That was sadly humorous. I don't think I would be a very good parent because I don't have any conviction in my voice. I feel like I'm gonna count to 3. Oh, good, we have the time. Let's break another vase and be on the fridge. Good girls, right? I've met a lot of comedians. I've met a lot of people with disabilities, and it's funny because no matter what it is that you have, they always look at you like you got the worst thing. Like it could be a person with cerebral palsy, Tourette's syndrome, or a little person, and they're all like, looks like somebody got the short end of this stick. Yeah, sucker, got it. Shitty life on you, stutter. That's so silly. Yeah. And as I'm sure you guys is going to tell, as you've noticed from my voice, I am a singer. I want to lick you from your head to your toes, and I want to move from the bed down to the but I gotta know what you've been to see.
Yeah, something that I'm in a different movie. Oh, hey everybody! Thanks so much for clicking on the clip. I do stand up, and if you want to come check out our show, I've got some amazing places that I'm visiting near. Cincinnati, Vermont, San Jose, Kentucky, Florida. These are places. What are you guys doing? You're laughing yourself to an orgasm. You're pointing over to this chick. This guy's at second base with her. What? No more
goddamn buckets of alcohol. Jesus. No more. I'm cutting your shit. Get the bottles. Damn it. I'm in the Midwest for 4 seconds. And people in the front, God damn it. Where did you bring those from home? Trying to single-handedly cut off the Midwest. No more Yinglings. She was like, if I can't drink, it, I'm moving. She's shaking. What step of the program is she in? Because she's like, I don't need the buckets of beer. I brought my crack needle. I'll be in the alley. This is Ohio, baby. I'll shoot up from an ear of corn. You think I can? Oh shit, is anything left? If you behave, I will give you your bucket of ice water back. You can donate to AALS. So it was you guys, huh? You guys were the big donators by default. You're like, we'll finish off this bucket of beer. Oh shit, there's ice water. Let's raise awareness for a disease. I'm never gonna get through my show tonight. That was your beer? I'm sorry for penalizing you, sir, but you it's by association. Your arm's wet? All right, no more. Out of you guys. Weird confession times. Chick's like, my arm is wet. For why? There's wetness. Why are you sitting on the table then? Oh, it's on your arm. All right. You guys should coordinate what you're gonna say before you say it, and then agree to what you're gonna say, and then don't say it. You're turning around? Good. Welcome back. You were here the whole time. You just faced the same direction as me. That was weird. We were facing the same direction. I was like, I guess she gets half my commission. Your cheeks hurt. Which ones? It's too early in the show for butt stuff, so sorry. Yes. Your beer's getting cold. Can you get your ice back? Are you gonna behave with it? Are you going to chill responsibly? Yes, I can do that for you. It's mostly really sad water. Right. Well, just be good. Get the devil out of you. Shut the fuck up. Whatever the Bible says. Bet you didn't think you get baptism here, did you? We've got it all. Oh my god, my feet smell like dirty feet.
Oh, hey guys, it's Drew. It's Ska. Thanks for clicking on the
a clip. If you like some of these stand-ups, you should come see me live and come see me. And I'm coming to all these places. And so then you wouldn't be on the you wouldn't be clicking on the you wouldn't be watching on the screen. There wouldn't be a screen there. You would be there though.
Seems like an odd time to snort. Is that thing? Like I'm gonna wait till everybody quiets. And then me. Me! Who's doing you doing it? Why are you blaming each other? Are you each one nostril? And you're like, I'm gonna figure it out eventually. I will talk about two hurdles for 40 minutes. Oh shit. It's another snort. Join your table. It's amazing. What happens? If I start doing pig jokes, do you do turtle noises? I don't know what a turtle is. Like you forgot the lettuce on a bagel. I said... I didn't know we had so many snorters. Y'all nasty. What if I just threw up a bag of cocaine right now and shot it? You think you could split it between the three of us? How much is the bag? I don't know drugs. Look at my sweater. Hello, hi sir. My parents gave me money for the cocaine. For the Coke? How much for the Sprite? Can I get a lid? What was I saying? Semi-turtles. I remember. I think many of you at this point what the hell was that? We heard of... You guys are really on the versatility spectrum, aren't you? You got pigs and mice over here. Can I get a human laugh? Just one raucous bellow. Just That can't be real. Don't force it. You hear that? She's patronizing me over there. Trying to give me that mom laugh. You do the comedies? oh, that's your real laugh? Oh, never mind, sorry. It's my mom over there. You're a cougar? Well, how old are you? Old enough to be my mom. You what? Your drink is sex on the stage? Oh man, I'm learning too much about you, so stop it. She's like, my laugh is like this. My drink is sex on the stage, and I'll have sex on the stage. You what? You what? You'll do it anywhere? You're gross. Cougars, they're wild, man. That's why they can't be domesticated. They'll tear it up on and off stage. How old are you? I'm 27. How old are you? What's the age bracket we're working with? It's not polite? You just... You can't... What are you crazy? You can't just be like, I'm a cougar and I'm old enough to be your mama. I'm like, how old? You're like, hey! It's the equivalent of being like, what do you say? You want to get out of here? I have a hotel room. I'm like, yeah, I guess. She's like, you're gross. Ew, you agreed? Alright, I know it's not polite to ask a woman's age, so why don't you just tell me?
You just had what? Your 50th birthday. That's awesome. Give her a round of applause for making it 50 years and hunting the young. She's on the prowl. She's only getting stronger. Have you had menopause yet? No? Then you're not too old for me.
So yeah, I know I've got like a wandering mom energy. I get that. I get that. You guys sponsored? What's this? Both wearing Adidas? What are you guys? You guys siblings? Why is this? You guys always coordinate? You're super cutesy tonight. Yeah, I like that. Why even get separate shirts? I'm talking 3X and then just, that's right, sir. Mold her to your cocoon. Make her stick to your belly hair. No, that's how you trap a woman. You gotta get her with your hairs. Like one of the chambers in Harry Potter. Pube style. No, but seriously, why? Yeah, I believe it. No, dude, I'm not gonna fight you, but I'm not gonna fight a guy in an Adidas shirt. No, dude. That guy's probably got some European fighting style. Something Latin. Dude's got a killer backstroke. This is how he spanks you? That's your IUD blocking his sperm. Like the little characters on the Wii. We're like, never ever seen that from a professional tennis player. But when you get on the Wii, they're like.
Scrabble is literally one of my favorite things. Sorry, guys. Hey, hi. It's Drew Lynch. So thanks for clicking on the thing. In this video, it was during Valentine's Day, and I was performing, and whilst in the middle of the show talking about Valentine's Day, a couple came back from the bathroom at the same time. Z's. Suspect? Check. So I had to address it. So, where are my letters? I had them, and I was playing. And I don't know where they were.
On dinner, and it was a few $100, so doing these shows is really gonna help me out. I don't even know what I got. They were like, here's like a bunch of tiny things on the dish. The portions are not at all proportionate to the plate, but we have very large plates here. But here's like a dollop of a sauce, so it's $300 each. Please don't lick the plate either. This is a very classy place. And then for dessert, they gave me grapefruit, and I was like, what is wrong? Are you shitting me? Is this? You underestimate it, don't you? You're like, I know it's going to be bad, and then you have it, and you're like, oh, that was really bad. Like a diseased orange. A grapefruit looks like it never goes to, like, the gynecologist. I don't know. Okay, hello, sir. It's about time a guy in a ponytail showed up. Now this orgy can begin, you know what I mean? We were waiting. We need something to hold on to. We don't... like a little... like a little Mexican tether pole. We have everyone... over, under. What the hell is going on? Both of you? Yeah, you just in the bathroom. I don't... She left her purse here. Did you really have to have sex in the bathroom? That's a yes for sure. Was the ponytail guy? This guy's making the rounds. He's like... This guy's like, babe, come on. Hey, ponies, let's go. Let's go. This guy's like, I'm all hands. I don't know what I'm grabbing. You guys want to have sex here? I got so much room. Got room for a few ponytails up here. That's how we'll clean it up after we put on an AC/DC song. Ponytail wipes the fluids away.
Hey everybody! Thank you so much for watching the clip today. Just as a soft reminder, this Monday we're doing a live Q&A here on YouTube whilst building a gingerbread house. Man, it's an apart. It's like a small. We're gonna build. We're team building. So if you're not doing anything this Christmas Eve, join us. For now, check out the
What? Don't like when you're laughing when I'm not saying anything. She's like, his body. Yeah, this is my body. I specifically demanded low ceilings to be proportionate to me. You know it's coming. You're a bride? Oh, you're the bride. Cool. And you all have, why do you all have sashes? Are you guys a committee? You deal with all the money? And you get her husband if she dies? Responsibilities of the vice president, you know? She gets impeached, you get the husband. You what? What? Why are you chiming in and you're not part of the committee? Shut up. Oh, you are? Damn it. They're everywhere. That's security. That's smart. You need Secret Service. Although she's pretty friggin' mouthy, but not so much a secret. And then they did missionary. I'm sorry. You seem like a traditional. You should try it. Do other stuff. Try other ways. And then when you graduate, put the sash on the other shoulder. the stupidest shit I've ever said. Mom, I did it! Yeah! I might go back for my master's.
Hey, yeah, can I get a tequila on the cocaine? Thanks. So, hey guys, it's Drew Lynch. Thanks so much for clicking on the clip. I do stand-up live in the person forms. So come see me and hear the sound roll over your eyes. Yep, talking Atlanta, talking New Orleans, talking London, talking Seattle, talking... I'm just talking a lot. We also got a lot of submissions from you guys of your dogs or pets watching our vlog, which we're going to put in a video for Stella's birthday this coming Monday. So if you have more submissions, feel free to send it to us. Send it, email it to us at the link here. dogswatchvlog@stellabday.com. Yes, we created a website for it. Oh, it's just an email, Raquel was saying. Oops. Still email it, though.
Back to my example. Imagine if you had sex with a guy and you didn't feel bad about it. And then the guy was like, yeah, I'm done. And you were like, wait, I didn't get to finish my orgasm. And he was like, that's okay, I finished it for you. You said different than normal? No, don't high-five her. Do not. No high fives. This isn't, what the heck? This is the weirdest crowd I've ever, where they're like, yeah, no, he'll talk and we'll do the jokes. And then we'll high-five across a 12-foot table. How many disciples did you have to hop over to high-five her for the saddest joke I've ever heard? No high fives in a loft, okay? None. It's a loft cause. There we go, puns. That's what you laughed at, was that? Let's examine this. What was the thing I said, and then what was the thing that you busted out? You silly comedy slicker. What was the thing I said? Gotcha. The guy finishing for me. Don't worry, I finished it for you. And then I remember my thing got a really good response. And then you said your thing, which was, is that anything different than normal? Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Do you want to get with her and cry together? Just kind of put your tears into a teacup and produce your own wetness? Because this is not... It sounds like guys don't want to finish with you because you won't stop talking. Wow, I had to high five me. No, you're on that team. Nice try, Spy. No, I'm joking. That was a good joke. It's true. Trust me. I have had sex with 3 women, and they all said that. I'm joking. It's 2. You're right. You got me. I had things prepared to say tonight, but not gonna do that. This isn't my show, Just feels like I'm in the. Do not all. Why? It's the same girl. Who was? Is this your girlfriend? Oh, it's your wife. Oh, well, you can't get out of it. I can't imagine your pain. You're married. You're trying new things in the bedroom. You're like, you like this? She's like, oh.
first. You're not the audience of Maury. Shut up.
Your dad is just zipping himself up in a hood. He just turned himself into a circumcised penis. Sir, that doesn't help.
I really love those shoes, man. Those are awesome, man. Where did you get those?
They were a gift from my parents.
Oh, gift from your parents?
Actually, this one's the lane for them.
Oh, that's your dad? Oh, you got him those shoes? That's so cool, man.
Size 13, give or take.
Size 13, give or take. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know your dad's pimping your penis out to me? Did you know that? I am not interested in that, but... Oh, usually your husband's the one pimping you out. Oh, is this your husband?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Cool. All right, cool. Dude, your son's gay, by the way. I didn't know if you knew this. I needed you to be the first to hear it. I'm no narc, but I did some deductive reasoning. Do you come out to your dad first? Yeah? Oh, it was a long time ago. How old were you? 13, 14? Dude, so brave. Good for you, man. That'd be so tough. I still haven't told my dad. I never felt like I had to, because he was always like, you're one of them gay lesbians, aren't you? One of them gay lesbians? Yeah, Dad, I mean, I think all lesbians are gay. He's like, whatever, one of the lesbian gays, whatever you are. I'm like, Dad, that's so cool. How long have you guys been married?
Long enough.
Yeah. Long enough to wear space shoes in the bedroom. Hell yeah. 4 years? That's awesome, man. I love the gays when they're all married. It's awesome, dude. You know, because that lets you know that they argue, too. You know, when men argue, it's awesome. You know, just like, we're going to sit down, we're going to talk about this. The other guy's like, okay. One guy's like, these are my points, and this is how I feel about it. Another guy's like, I respect that. These are my points, this is how I feel about it. Another guy's like, I could concede to that. That makes a ton of sense. I'm like, all right. You want to get a pizza? I'm like, yeah, we'll blow each other and let's do that, all right? Am I so accurate? Dude, I didn't mean to recruit myself. That was wild. I was just like, holy crap. He's like, that's the exact thing. You guys' birth control is just like being gay, right? Yeah. Oh, as gay men, you don't even know what condoms are. Okay, that's the slogan for AIDS. I love that. We don't even know what it is. It's not real. So, you say what? Oh, that was an 80s thing. Yeah. That's crazy. That was an 80s thing. It's so funny. Just imagine going in to see you in the doctor's office. And you're just like, I have got some bad news. I'm there, and she's like, you've got full-on lung cancer. I'm like, smoking? That was a 60s thing. What are we talking about? If I don't believe it, it never happened. You understand? Feels like no one's really going to top any of this stuff. I mean, one of you, obviously. Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot your dad was here. My bad. Let's just go ahead and dismiss all the dads, please. Okay, I had a question. How do you establish who goes on the top?
It's this crazy concept, Drew. We talk about it.
You talk about it.
Have a discussion.
Oh, that's cool.
Use the words.
It goes back and forth?
Yeah.
Wait, the conversation? Oh, dude, your dad is just zipping himself up in a hood. That's so funny. He just turned himself into a circumcised penis. Sir, that doesn't help. You look like his Grindr photo. I love how uncomfortable this is making your dad. But what happens if it's two tops? Does it not work ever?
May not work out. Okay, you gotta figure it out. I mean, you gotta have this like discussion. Like,
Oh man, how early into you guys meeting and talking and stuff did you discuss?
Couple hours. Yeah.
I would have thought much sooner, just so you know. A couple hours is.
We didn't want a date. It took like 3 or 4 meetups, yeah.
Oh, really? 3 or 4 times you guys met up?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Classy. Good. Couple of modest ladies. I like that. I don't know how it's ever gonna go for me dating wise, but I'll probably tell her in the first few hours. Just so you know, I can do top. You get a step stool and I'll do whatever you need. I look like when a corgi tries to climb a retriever or something like that.